Hi everyone, it's Adrian here. I hope you're having a great summer break for those of you who are on a break. And if you're not, I hope you're at least getting a chance to enjoy the heat and the extra sunshine. As you can see, I'm in the studio. I'm back from Sydney. It's nice to be back, even though Sydney was amazing, a great experience of really good music making, great singing. We had amazing audiences and really good reviews, and Pinchgard Opera is an extraordinary opera company to work for, so I'm really lucky to have experienced that, but also really happy to be back home and to be presenting this video to all of you, to of course wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, but also just to give you a few updates that have happened since my last correspondence with you. Some good and some not so good. So the not so good news, well, anyway, those of you who have met Tim, most of you who have met Tim, knows that he works a lot in costuming for theatre companies. And he's just scored an amazing management position for the Queensland Ballet in Brisbane, which starts in January next year. So he'll be moving to Brisbane, even though I'll be staying in Melbourne because I've got all of my work here. But even though it's super exciting for him, that means that we're not going to be renewing our lease next year for this studio, which sucks, let's face it, because we've all grown to love this studio and love singing in this space with this amazing window that you can see behind me, and all of the space that we've all collectively kind of built and created together. So that means, however, that I will be picking up this studio and moving it to the Australian Guild of Music Education. Now, some of you know that I am the head of music at the Australian Guild of Music, where I teach singing, piano, and also give lectures on music pedagogy. So they've just moved into this amazing facility campus at 376 Victoria Street in North Melbourne, just across the road from the Vic Market, which for me is amazing because I love the Vic Market a lot. So there's a vocal studio there, so this piano and everything in this room will actually be just lifted and be moving to the Australian Guild there. So it's not very far away, but for those of you who love the fact that this is on Swanston Street and Flinders Street Station's just across the road, it is a little bit more of a hike. So it's on the 79 tram, it's on the 79 tram route from Elizabeth Street here in the city. So it's still really convenient, and also only a 10-minute walk from Flagstaff Station for those of you on the train. So hopefully you'll find that equally as convenient to have a singing lesson with me at the new campus, at the new Australian Guild campus. Maybe I'll send you some photos attached to this video or in a separate email. Either way, over the Christmas break, we'll be moving out of this space and starting lessons at the Australian Guild from Monday, the 22nd of January, which coincides with the Victorian school year. So, and then for those of you who like to book 10 weeks in advance, that'll also kind of tee up with the Victorian school term as well. And those of you who read my last email a couple of weeks ago, because we're also at the Guild, that means we can actually start utilizing their resources, their business, and we could do some music exams or other musical learning, so theory, musicianship, and just kind of piggyback off their music programs, education programs. Also, what they've got there is a performance space. So I'd really like to use that a lot for you guys to be able to perform for your friends and family, for each other. And maybe we'll have more performance opportunities, smaller ones, as well as the bigger ones, maybe in a commercial venue in the city or somewhere convenient. So as I said, it's kind of bad news in that we're moving out of this space, but good news in that we've got an equally beautiful and somewhat local, convenient space in North Melbourne. Other things that I wanted to let you know is that because now it's further out of the CBD, it may be difficult for some of you to come find your way there Monday to Friday. So I am going to open up Saturdays to teach my private students, so singing and piano, of course, always singing and piano, on a Saturday. So for those of you who are interested but can't make it out to North Melbourne on Monday to Friday, we can discuss actually having some lessons on a Saturday for you as well. And that's obviously because it's really convenient for me. I live north of the city as well. There's free parking, which is always a bonus for those of you driving. So there's about 4 car spaces that we'll have access to, and you're welcome to use as well. So lessons will be available for you guys Monday through Saturday, normal times, 10 a.m. to up to 9 p.m. Once again, it's my workplace, so I have full access of the campus. And on Saturdays, we can also, we can have a look at kind of 10 to 5. But let's keep the communication open, and let's talk about what you would, when you would prefer to have your lessons next year from Monday the 22nd of January. So that's pretty much the end of this video, but I really urge you to please put the proverbial pen to paper, write to me or text me. Let me know that you've seen this video. Let me know that you understand that I'm moving from the Nicholas Building to the Australian Guild of Music Building in North Melbourne. Let me know when you would prefer to have your lessons, what day, what time. If you'd prefer one-on-one, as you always have had, just booking online through the website. The website won't change. It will obviously not have any reference to this studio though. But you're welcome to book on the website as you always have, or if you'd like to book for 10 weeks in advance with the requisite discount, the bulk discount that everyone has enjoyed over the past couple of years. Stay communicating with me, and I really welcome you to come back to the studio to start lessons again with me. And here's to many more months of music making and a really exciting 2024. So have a Merry Christmas, have a happy holidays, whatever you decide to do. If it's a staycation, I hope you have a great time here in Melbourne. If you go away, I hope you have an extraordinary time going away. For me, this next month, we'll be essentially moving out of here and helping Tim move to Brisbane. So you're not going to see me in Melbourne very much over the next month. But from the 22nd of January, you'll have my full attention, and I really look forward to seeing you all again, to working with you all again, and to making music with you all again. So until then, see you later. Bye.